remember being in 6th grade. I remember being in 6th grade. I was throwing a fit over the announcements because Mrs. Lawson didn't call the students to the friend office. Friend office. Ooh. And then I scraped my knee because I was rolling on the floor because I was having a meltdown over the announcements. When I was in 5th grade, I was flipping my desk over, and then I was putting my face in my classmate's legs. He came down the slide, and I was putting my face on his legs, and flipping my desk over because I was squealing. When I was in 4th grade, I was punching myself in the face and spitting on the floor at school. This is when my back tooth came out. It was hard to eat my chips and cereal. I didn't like those at all. And when I was in 3rd grade, I was biting my classmate's arm. I remember biting my classmate's arm in 3rd grade. I got a strike for that. Well, I'm glad my teacher didn't tell my mom at all. I remember biting my classmate's arm in 3rd grade. His name is Marcus. And when I was in 2nd grade, I was trying to be weird with my classmates' legs on the bus. When I was in 2nd grade, I was trying to be weird with my classmates' legs on the bus. And I was climbing over seats because I wanted to look at his legs. Even kissing the little girl's legs. And when I was in 1st grade, I said I blood my classroom. It was picture day when I said that. I had spring pictures and I didn't got my spring pictures because my hair was a mess. When I was in kindergarten, I was talking about cutting my teacher's head off. This is why I said that. She made me go to timeout. For saying the wrong answer. When I was in kindergarten, me talking about cutting Miss Hampton's head off. When I was in preschool, I was swearing on the bus, and my bus aide spanked me for swearing on the bus. I wanted to cuss on the bus in preschool. It's so silly that I got scared of flowers when I was 2 years old. It was silly that I got scared of flowers when I was 2 years old. So silly that I got scared of flowers when I was 2 years old. It's so silly that I got scared of flowers when I was 2 years old. It's so silly that I got scared of the Chuck E. Cheese mascot on my 3rd birthday. I got scared of Chuck E. Cheese when I went to Chuck E. Cheese on my 3rd birthday. I remember being afraid of Chuck E. Cheese. I actually don't remember being afraid of Chuck E. Cheese. I actually don't remember being scared of Chuck E. Cheese. It was my mistake. I didn't want to give him a high five. I did not want to give him a high five. I remember when I didn't want to give him a high five. When I was in 6th grade, I was throwing a fit over the announcements because Mrs. Law I was having a meltdown over the announcements because Mrs. Lawson didn't call the students to the front office. 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 I can't believe I got scared of Chuck E. Cheese on my 3rd birthday. I can't believe I got scared of Chuck E. Cheese on my 3rd birthday. I can't believe I got scared of Chuck E. Cheese on my 3rd birthday. I remember being in 6th grade. I was pitching a fit over the announcements because Mrs. Lawson didn't call the students to the front office. Front office! Yeah! I remember when I was pitching a fit over the announcements because Mrs. Lawson didn't call the students to the front office. The front office!